until the original chairman.
Right.
Right, so can I have nominations for chairman?
Well, I'll nominate John Sin as he's been past chairman before. And I'll say that's what he's doing.
I'll second it. All those in favour?
John?
Don't mind.
No.
Yes.
Well, 500 pounds. No, it's going in there. That's your fancy.
No, thanks.
First item on the agenda is to I understand that as we agreed last time, we'll have a presentation at the beginning of this meeting. Short 5-minute presentation from the football team. Is that correct?
Correct.
I'll stand. Alright, so, thanks.
Don't think he needs it.
He'll not need that.
Feel more important with a microphone, does it work? Okay, so thanks very much for the opportunity to present Anston Rangers Junior Football Club. So I've got one slide on here which just provides a little bit of background, so I'll verbalise what I've put on there. And
Do you want me to be passing that round?
yeah, can do. So the club was founded 5 years ago. April was the time of the idea, and then we have to present ourselves to the Sheffield and District League, where we have to put a case forward why we should be forming as a club. So I did that to the league and its committee at an annual general meeting, and from June 2011 we were born. So we had 6 players and no real means of equipment or facility, but during the sort of 2 or 3 months of that summer we just worked hard, and 5 years later we've now got 12 teams, so we've grown rapidly. I'm an Anston lad, Gareth's the club treasurer, I'm the club chairman, and it was my understanding that Anston had never had a junior football club, and so it's been proven that the demand for the club has been justified. So we've got around 200 players. With that you've got the members, of which are the parents and the players. We have to adhere to charter standard to play competitive football, which means that we have to have the relevant child welfare provision in place. So we've got a lot of officers, a lot of volunteers within the club, a lot of qualified football coaches who have taken up their own time, invested their own time, and some of which their own money to become qualified FA coaches, including Gareth and myself. So we play our games up at Greenlands. There's 4 pitches. There were 3 when we started. There's one which is what we call a mini pitch, which accommodates under 8s through to under 10s, which is a 6 and 7-a-side format. There's a smaller mini pitch at the top of Greenlands as you walk out towards the estate, which was created by the council with the help of Kevin Barron. That was probably about 2 years ago, was it? 2 or 3 years ago. And that was to accommodate the growth at that time. So now we have a 9-a-side pitch and an 11-a-side pitch. So any given Sunday morning in the winter, you've got 4 football matches with a great community spirit. So we use Greenlands. It's a fantastic facility, but we're outgrowing it. and we've now reached a point where we've probably saturated the space and the availability of the pitches. And from day one we always thought that we wanted and needed our own facility, and we've now entered into a planning application with, well, it's a pre-app down at Common Road at North Anston, just across from the tip, and that's on land owned by Ellsworth Acres, otherwise known as the Plymouth Brethren. That engagement is purely and simply for us to find land, to find our own facility, and move forward. That will increase the space available to us from 4 pitches to 6, and accommodate football in this community for generations to come, we hope. So we do intend to provide the facility for the community. All said, it's probably going to provide a much needed facility for about 600 people, including the players, the parents and the members. So we're at the stage now where we've had a pre-application meeting with Rotherham Borough Council. It's going through due diligence around what's required on the land, sustainability, appropriate use, kind of things. So that's kind of in a nutshell what we're proposing to do. We've passed around some laminated plans, and you know, we just want to let you know that that's what we're planning. It's a positive thing that we're doing. It would support the community and the growth of the community, and the FA, the English FA, have a slogan which says grow the game, and you can't grow the game if you don't grow the facilities, and with that we're trying to do it.
Right, anybody have any questions?
Can I just wonder, when we had a bit of a discussion about the presentation, part of the discussion resolved around it may be better not to ask questions. You had the presentation, not to ask questions, because we will be having a planning application come in front of us. That's when we will discuss what the actual item is. I don't think, my own personal thought on it, it's not appropriate to discuss it until we get the planning application.
What will the planning application be? Just some football fields?
No, the planning application is for our own facility, and the Plymouth Brethren have got a planning application for a church and their own facility.
Will this of yours be part of their full application?
Yes.
Well, I think Stuart's great. You should leave it to that.
And I think it's not, that doesn't mean anything, it just means that
Yeah.
we will have a debate when we see the actual details of the. But yeah, thank you for the presentation.
Me?
Yeah, Mr. Tom. Councillor Tom.
Yeah, there's a couple of questions a bit more personal that I would like to ask. That I'd like to ask now.
Yes.
Right, I'm a bit worried that the Plymouth Brethren are using you to get planning permission through, and then when it's all in order, because they have had their applications refused.
I don't think that question is actually relevant at this stage. We can only answer that when the planning application comes in. At this stage, what they want us
No,
to
I
see-
want to know if you're aware that they have had.
Oh yeah.
And I'm worried that they'll, once they get
We've had a very
settled,
open and honest
once
number
you're
of meetings
settled
with them.
in, they might kick you off.
We'll have a
Do you know about that?
We'll have a 100-year lease that can't kick us off.
Right.
Yeah, we've got
Can
extra
leases
terms
be
for
broken?
etc.
Not if we stick by it.
Yeah.
I do have a question for you. On the plans, I cannot see anything about showering or changing facilities.
Okay, that's just that. Just that there.
Ah, right.
Yeah.
The full pavilion,
Where is it?
the black one.
We're asking questions.
Oh, right.
Ask questions for asking
Well,
questions.
I agree with you, Stuart.
Yeah, I know that now.
Well, you've asked the question, so...
Oh,
if you've got
sorry,
any
is it
questions,
told?
feel free.
Yeah. Well, it
Did I
looks
hear you
like
say,
it-
just for clarification, that the the landowners are putting a church on there, or they're planning to put a church. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
So,
Well, they're calling it a gospel hall.
right, so preliminary with the planning then, what you're saying is, as well as your facility, there will also be an application for a church on site as well, for a gospel hall.
Yeah, it's part of the same application.
Because I have serious concerns about that.
Yeah, me
Oh,
too.
Anyway, that's what I'm going to
If you
say.
agree, I think that should be when the plan comes, we know what they're really on about. As far as I'm concerned at this stage, I think that we should use them as a football club all the support we can, because to bring in the facilities to the village for our kids, and we'll think about the total application when it comes in.
John?
We're talking about half of it at the moment.
That's all fine and dandy, John, but you know very well that the brethren have been trying for a long time.
Yes, I know.
And is this just another ploy?
Yeah. Well,
So you can't say that we're going to go along with it. We won't go along with the football club. Well, I won't, if it includes the Brethren Church.
I think it's important to acknowledge that.
Against the Brethren Church.
Well, there's been a number of objections. If you look on the planning site, you'll see the objections.
well, I wasn't part of the objection because I thought it was a good thing.
Can I just say, we're not here to endorse Plymouth Brethren in any way, shape or form. This is about Anston Rangers. You know,
But
we're not part.
it is a joint venture.
That we approached them. They didn't say to us, look, we need you to get this planning through.
Well, that's irrelevant, isn't it? Whoever approached who, it has become a joint venture.
Well,
We're just looking to take a 100-year lease on the piece of land to be able to provide for the children of this area, the football pitches, etc. that they
So,
need with the
so
camp.
they're going along with it, with the proviso that it includes their church. So
Yeah,
that
it's-
really is adding a bit of weight to their application.
Okay, can I interrupt now? I think we should move on now because as far you've told us what your intentions are, and it's up to us then to discuss this and its implications when it comes before council for planning permission. At this stage, you're just floating an idea to us.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's-
Yeah.
You're just trying to see if there's any support from the local council
yeah, absolutely.
for a
Yeah.
community-based project.
Okay, well, that's fine.
I just wanted to ask, so it's for Anston Rangers. Can people that aren't part of Anston Rangers, for example, the kids of Anston from whatever age, come to there and use the
Yeah,
facilities?
absolutely. Yeah, it's
Not just, sorry, I missed the first bit you said.
No, it's not an
It's not
exclusivity
a club, it's
thing.
entirely for...
We've got our own demands for it, just logistically. But no, the intention is fully to be able to provide a facility for the community, wherever they're from.
So like looking possibly Todwick, Anston.
Yeah, yeah.
Part of us getting funding for it is it was all about the community and some people using it, etc.
I mean, we were quite happy some time ago to accept you to talk to us and give help from Rotherham United. And we didn't object to them coming to talk about football and get kids involved in sport. So I think what we should invite you obviously can come to the council meeting when this comes before us as a planning application and you can ask questions then.
Yeah.
Okay? Well, thank you very much for your...
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Drew's not coming, Anna.
Would it help if we left one of these with you, or?
No, we've got them.
We'll get a plan.
We're going to plan this.
No, of course.
Okay.
Thank you.
Cheers. Thank you.
Cheers, good night, thank you.
Right, move on to B, to allow a question relating to Anston Parish Council Recreation Ground, which will relate to the charity. Has anybody got a question? Yes, Kev?
I was wondering when council had passed the improvement for dog fouling in the village, whether it be in Wood or whether it be on parks or wherever.
Sorry, was it?
I think it was
a silly question.
What do you mean?
When you passed, when you agreed of the new rules, I was wondering if anybody could
What
tell
new
me.
rules?
Well, staff are going around telling dog owners that they've got to have three bags in the pocket per dog, or they get a £75 fine.
Well, I think we need the ground staff to come here and tell us in person they've said that.
That's not come from
Do you
us,
want, would you, well, I'll come here with ground staff with you.
I would like to hear from the ground staff themselves that they have said that.
And also that any member of the public that reports a dog that's found and gets 25 quid for doing it.
Well, well, all due respect, you've been to every council meeting, well, I know of, or most of them. You know, we've never made that rule.
Well, that's why when a member of the public have asked me,
Stuart.
I've said, as far as I know.
Have they said it?
Yeah.
Have the ground
Are you
staff
calling
said
me a
it?
liar, Chris?
No, I did.
No,
I'm
I
just
would
saying-
like confirmation from the
I'm
ground
just saying
staff.
that we-
I'm getting it second hand from you.
Well, obviously,
I'd like
ground
it
staff-
first hand.
Obviously, ground, I'll get it your first hand. from
This
the
is a
member of
borough
the
council
public that
problem.
brought it to it.
So it's not come, the ground staff have
The
not
ward-
told
the
you.
ground-
The ground staff told the member of the public who have asked me the question if I'd heard that the council had passed this decision at a meeting, and I said, not as far as I
There's
know.
been some confusion,
Hang on a minute,
Kevin.
don't listen to Stuart, John, you're chairman.
Yeah,
I've asked a question.
If I can come in, Chris,
This is for
if I can come in a
discussion.
minute,
It's on the agenda.
the dog
It's on the agenda
wardens
tonight, Kevin.
are the responsibility of Rotherham Borough Council.
Don't,
Wait, Dog Woods, I'm asking you
Come
why your staff, your ground staff, are telling members of the public that they're going to get a £75 fine.
Again.
I'm not making anything up, Stuart.
No.
I didn't say anything, I didn't say anything about
Kevin,
it.
all right, Stuart, all right,
I've
Kevin.
asked him to give you the
Kevin.
answer so we can move on with business.
Kevin, as far as I know, I've not heard this from the ground staff at all, and I saw two of them today. I must admit that if you're going to give 25 quid away for every time you say dog, that should be a rich man, because I've seen them all the time, because I play balls for
Well, all I'm saying, the only reason I mentioned it is because they're old people and they're now becoming afraid to bring the dogs down on park and through wood. That's why I'm mentioning it. If you want me to bring them people here to
Yes.
council, then
Yes.
not to a meeting, but I'll introduce them to
yes,
a council.
I'll go and see them. I'll go and see them myself if you want
Please
me.
do.
No, don't do that.
Because I don't say anything.
Or do you think I'm too scary?
Right.
I'll bring them to you.
Next question, please. Yes, Kevin.
Well, I'm a bit confused really. Problem is I've got is I don't know whether I'm sat here as a member of public or whether I'm sat here as a contractor.
Well, that's up to you.
No, it's not up to me, John. And the reason why I'm asking this question is because I attended the Anston general meeting, whatever it was, a week.
Annual
That's a
meeting.
part of it.
Yeah, the councillor actually stood up and says I'm here as in the capacity of a resident and not a councillor. So that got me thinking because I get referred to quite readily in this meeting as a contractor.
It's different to an
So-
annual meeting.
Well, Kevin,
So what I'm saying
It
is,
is.
what I'm
different
saying
rules.
is, I just want this council to put me right on exactly what I'm sat here for.
Right,
If I'm sat here as a member of the public, that's fine. If I'm
Kevin,
sat
you're
here
a
as a...
member, you can only be a member of the public sitting there.
Well, I'm just saying, if I'm
And
sat
when
here...
that meeting was held last week, that was for no councillors, it was irrelevant to councillors, it was the Anston Parish annual meeting.
Yeah.
And anybody could come to it who lives in the parish.
But what I'm saying is, Councillor Thornton keeps calling us contractors.
You
So
are
I'm
parish
confused as whether I'm as a contractor, because if I'm sitting here as a member of the public, the questions I ask are as a member of the public.
Yeah, that's all
If I'm
right.
sat here as a contractor, and I'm not allowed to ask questions or whatever, then I suggest at each meeting you put a slot in for a guest speaker, and that's when we'll speak. So when the councillor refers to us as contractors,
Yeah.
I suggest that the chairman puts him right, but we're not, we're residents.
I take your point, at the moment you're a resident and that's what you come as, and whether you work for the, do jobs for the council is irrelevant for these, should be for these meetings, right? So can we go...
End of the day, you is a member of the public, but you're also a parish council contractor.
I'm here as a member of the public, you've just been told that, Stuart.
No, Stuart,
I'm here as a member of the public, Stuart, you've just been told that.
Let me
My
speak.
confession has got nothing to do with this council other than the work what you sent me.
right.
If you send me
I'm
in,
going to move on to it.
The back again, the parish council contractor is disrupting the...
you see, there we go again. Right. Once again, I've been called contractor. Can you please ask Inspector Blake to stop calling us that?
Now you're being insulted.
That's right there.
Right, we'll move on. Allow representation regarding planning application within the civil parish of Anston to be considered later in the meeting. Anybody got any comments?
So which one was it?
It's just, yeah,
Right, number 3 is...
C. Planning
Sorry, I
application.
apologise.
D, to allow one question per elected of the civil parish of Anston on a topic for which the parish council has responsibility or which affects the parish. Ward members, if present, to address. Well, there's no ward members here, so we can't not do that. Next one, F, through the chairman to allow parish council members to address any questions raised by the public that have been non-raised. A police report, well, I'm going to see them anyway. So I'll declare that public session closed and we'll move into the meeting, open the meeting properly. Item number 1, receive apologies for absence. We've got this book.
Councillor Tony.
Who's got the book? Just read around, who's not here?
Can you put Drew in it, please?
Got Ben Bentley at the moment. Drew Tarmac.
Drew Tony.
Miles Manship.
Is Miles coming later?
He's not here.
I know he's gone to a meeting with Sandra.
Well, if he's not sent his apologies, then he should be in the book as giving apologies, should he?
No, he's not said he's not coming.
Right, so who's
I think he might be here later.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at the time the meeting starts, he's not here.
But he's not sent apologies. Drew went on my phone.
No, Drew's just giving his apologies.
Drew my phone, yeah.
Can I propose that we accept the apologies that are in the book?
Yeah, okay. Second, please. All those in favour? Right, move on. Number 2, to disclose members' person interested in any item to be discussed.
Number 4, so I've sent an email regarding that one.
Yeah, there is an email.
And 10:6, because my wife's on the committee for Anston Day Festival.
Okay.
And 11, 3 and 4, because they're my email as well.
Okay, right.
Are they personal things? Chair, are they personal?
Are they just personal, Stuart?
No, they have to be recorded in the minutes, that's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
No, they're not personal.
Do you stand to gain any money by them?
No.
No, Number 4, to consider whether a decision at the meeting of the 21st of March, minute reference 3 footnote B.
Number 3, I think.
Identify items which the present board may be excluded.
Right, can I propose that number 4 goes into confidential session? It was agreed at the last meeting, although we never reached it.
Can I ask for what reason that he's going to confidential when it's not actually about contracts? It's
No point in doing that, it's not been seconded yet.
Right. The reason I'm
Well,
asking...
I'll just ask him clarifying.
Right, the reason I'm asking for this going to confidential session is because we'll be discussing contractual matters that relate to the Crowgate lease.
And money.
Right, okay.
Sorry, money.
Well, as far as I'm concerned,
It won't be actually.
this is to discuss whether it's the decision, but the decision doesn't mention any money at all. The decision was just, well, I think what we should do is ask the clerk to give us the advice that was written in Yorkshire.
Excuse me, can I just ask, how was this advice received?
Pardon?
How was the advice from Yalk received?
I think that should be discussed when we decide to discuss it.
Well, it's asked to the question. It's asked to the question.
That the item be put into confidential session due to the contractual nature of the discussions.
Right.
I'll second that.
All in favour? Anybody?
No.
No?
I want to...
Ain't got a contract.
Yeah.
I don't agree.
Right, you can't negate the proposal, you can only amend it.
Well, the subject matter of the matter in question is irrelevant. The vote made is irrelevant. We're discussing a point of order. We don't have to mention what it was about or anything. We're talking about a legal term.
Well,
Yeah, I quite agree with
No.
that.
To discuss it, we'll have to talk about the
No,
No contract
discuss
discussion
it.
at all.
No, we're
We've got a
discussing
proposal,
a
we're
point
going to
of
second
order.
it.
Ain't got a contract.
Shall we put it into private?
Yeah.
Please vote.
You just took the vote, John, and I think it was carried.
I haven't taken the vote yet.
No, not yet.
I have not
Well, we
taken
all
the
stuck
vote.
our hands up and Philip interrupted.
Now, can we have
Can we
all those in
record it?
favour of going into private session?
Well done, John.
Can we record a vote as well, please?
Pardon?
A recorded vote as well?
Yeah.
Thornton. Sorry, no, Councillor Allen.
Councillor to JC.
Resolved.
Resolved that the item 4 on the agenda be placed in confidential session.
So the proposal is that we put this into private session. All those in favour, please answer when your name's called.
Doug is not present. Coleman.
For.
Aaron Senior.
Yes.
Aaron Junior.
Against.
Jarvis.
Okay.
Absent. Epson's not present. Manship's not present. Miles, Matthews.
Against.
Sadler.
For.
Smith.
Against.
Torn.
For.
Thornton.
For.
Vernon.
For.
Yeah, that's carried 5 to 4. Okay, we're going to have it in private, and therefore, as chairman, I decide to move it around to the next item. So ask the people to leave, if you will please, we'll call you out what we've done.
Well, just hang on before you start.
It's under my prerogative as chairman
Before you as the chairman, just excuse me.
I'm going to put this in the agenda now.
Right, just excuse me. As chairman, you cannot make individual decisions on this council. If you wish to put it...
Have you got the standing orders?
If you wish to put it into confidential session, you have to have a discussion on the table. You can't make arbitrary decisions.
No, you're having it confidential. I'm saying we're having it now. I'm going to make a decision when we have it.
In that case then, why are you proposing that we have that now?
Because it's likely to go...
Because you want to leave at 9:30?
Because if it goes right to the end and we don't get through to it, it'll be
No,
another one left for a month.
We can do what we normally do.
And if I leave at 9:30, it's because the council is supposed to finish it at 9:30.
It's not very courteous to the members of the public to expect them to wait outside for your convenience, John.
Next door then. No, we don't want to skip
You're
private anyway.
manipulating meetings now for your own
Shall we go to the next door?
I think that's an absolute disgrace.
Why don't they go next door?
It's a public matter, John, and I'm not leaving anyway. So you can do what you want, but I'm not leaving.
Well, if you put into confidential session and a member of the public won't leave, if you wish, I can tell you what the consequences may be.
Well, you should know you were there when you did it last, John. When your mate did it for you.
So what you're on about now, so you're having a go at me again. There's another Parish Council contractor who comes to these meetings weekly.
Parish Council whatsoever. If you can show me in writing we're under a contract with Parish Council, I'll agree.
That's not the one that we're asking to demand.
Right, we've decided that we're in a private session. Now, you can take the choice, you can either go outside or we'll go next door. I'm
No, we're not going next door. You cannot make arbitrary decisions in a council meeting.
Right, we're going next door. The standing order said that the chairman can decide when and where it's to be held. We're going next door.
Which number is that?
Going next door then.
It's in there, you've got to know.
This one's the floor. Come on, if you're going to do it, please.
It just doesn't know where it's going, that's the problem.
The CCTV is for this room, these...
Yes, well, it's right. We don't need the CCTV. It's not allowed to film it,
You
is it?
turn it off before you film private session, don't you?
Yeah.
Private session.
Yeah, private's not...
Do what you want. If you want to go next door, by all means do so.
So, are we going next door?
Well, you're the
You
chairman,
are.
telling us that-
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Go on next door.
That's it.
I don't need it.
I'm not doing it, because you can't do what you're doing.
Stuart,
As a chairman, you can't make arbitrary demands.
we've got to go because they'll discuss it without us.
Well, that's good. Well, it's highly irregular when we do it.